Elizabeth Olsen, the 36-year-old powerhouse whose portrayal of Wanda Maximoff in the Marvel Cinematic Universe has etched her as a scarlet sorceress of emotional depth, has always navigated fame with a quiet intensity that belies her superstar status. Yet, in a recent revelation that peels back the layers of her poised exterior, the Emmy-nominated actress confessed to a secret shame that instantly renders her judged in social circles: her profound disinterest in animals. This admission, shared during a candid reflection on her discomfort in BuzzFeed's 2023 puppy interview, a celebrity staple where stars cuddle canines for charm, exposes a vulnerability far removed from her on-screen invincibility. "It was hard for me. I was like, these dogs are peeing everywhere and they smell," she admitted with a wry grimace. "I didn't enjoy it." For Elizabeth, who doesn't identify as a pet person, the obligation to coo over furry interlopers feels like an immediate indictment, a societal litmus test she quietly fails. This aversion extends beyond pups to a broader reticence toward tactile interactions with others' offspring. "I feel like I am judged immediately if I don't want to hold or touch someone's pet. But also similarly, I don't necessarily want to hold other people's babies either," she elaborated. It's not disdain for their inherent cuteness. Elizabeth acknowledges the sweet allure, but a reluctance born of the unspoken responsibility in physical engagement. "And it's only until I feel like a connection to the thing, whatever is, animal or human, where I want to physically engage with them." This philosophy reveals a selective intimacy, one that prioritizes emotional bonds over obligatory affection, a trait perhaps honed in the whirlwind of her early Hollywood immersion. Elizabeth's emotional landscape extends to her cinematic sensibilities, where tears flow sparingly save for two timeless touchstones: the heartrending finales of Victor Fleming's 1939 epic Gone with the Wind and Sidney Pollack's 1973 romance The Way We Were. Both films, she notes, converge in their poignant partings: "I'll see you later maybe honey," with Barbara Stanwyck's resilient farewell in one and Clark Gable's stoic exit in the other, stirring her to catharsis. They both kind of have that kind of ending where Barbara's the one who's doing it in one and Clark Gable in the other. But yeah, those movies get me every time. But maybe that's also connected to nostalgia. Again, nostalgia is a very powerful feeling. As an atheist raised in Sherman Oaks, California, Elizabeth finds in these scenes a secular solace, their bittersweet resonance evoking the ache of what could have beens. Layering this introspection is a glimpse into her formative years, overshadowed yet enriched by the stratospheric success of older twin sisters Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen. Last Friday, Elizabeth described her childhood as pretty chaotic, a whirlwind of 4 siblings born within 5 years. "So now I think the idea of a calm bath and bedtime story routine is so tender and sweet because we didn't have anything like that." This bustling dynamic, fueled by the twins' ascent from child actors in Full House to fashion moguls via their dual-star empire, thrust Elizabeth into the industry at age 4, with cameos in projects like the 1994 TV film How the West Was Fun and the Adventures of Mary-Kate and Ashley video series. Far from resentment, she views it as a chaotic cradle of creativity, where normalcy was sacrificed for spotlights that shaped her resilience. Today, at 36, Elizabeth's life is a tapestry of professional triumphs and personal quietudes. Married since 2017 to musician Robbie Arnett, 33, whom she met through mutual creative circles, she has chosen child-free paths thus far, channeling maternal instincts into co-authored children's books, Hattie Harmony, Worry Detective 2022, and its sequel Opening Night 2023. These tales, infused with her and Robbie's collaborative magic, guide young readers through anxiety's fog, a therapeutic extension of her own empathetic core. Currently, she headlines David Frayn's afterlife rom-com Eternity as the recently departed Joan, entangled in a love triangle with Callum Turner and Miles Teller. Opening in UK theaters on December 12 after a modest $2.1 million US debut, the film has garnered a robust 77% Rotten Tomatoes score from 104 reviews, its certified fresh status affirming Elizabeth's chameleon-like range, from Wanda's witchy torment to Joan's spectral whimsy. Elizabeth's secret shame isn't isolated. It's a thread in her broader narrative of selective vulnerability. In an industry that demands performative warmth, her candor about pets and babies challenges the archetype of the effusive starlet, inviting authenticity over artifice. Her childhood chaos, too, reframes her poise as hard-won, nights without bedtime rituals forging a self-soothing independence that fuels her craft. Nostalgia, she posits, wields power akin to grief, a force that propels her performances, infusing roles with the weight of unspoken longings. As Marvel Zombies looms on her horizon, Elizabeth remains a study in contrasts. The witch who bends reality, the sister who thrived in frenzy, the woman who guards her connections fiercely. Her revelations humanize the icon, proving that even scarlet threads have their unravelings, and in those, true strength resides.